My name is Larry Brooks. I have been all over. College athlete, went to junior college, Eastern Arizona. Met some awesome friends there. Amateur drag racer, also motorcycle builder. Making this Can I Be Vulnerable to share my story and possibly help somebody else who may be experiencing some of the things that I've been through with this adventure we call life. Have I been to therapy? I have. I just recently started going about a year ago.
All right, cool. What led you there?
What led me there was a reintegration therapy session with my son. It started off with single sessions with just me and the therapist, and then we brought my son into the picture.
So why did you have to get reintegrated? What happened?
So there's just accusations of child abuse.
Right.
He was disciplined, and in retaliation, I'm going to just say it was retaliation.
Right.
He wanted sympathy from his mother, and instead of sympathy, it turned into this tornado of abuse and accusations, which were not true at all.
Right. Fought that. Went to court. Fought that. Won that.
Beat it, and in the process of fighting it, we had to do therapy, and with that, it was a lot of, well, why do you feel that way? Well, majority of his stuff was coach stuff. He did have some problems with my method of parenting.
Right.
Because I come from an era of explanation is not needed.
Right. It's because what I said.
Do what I say.
Right.
And I mean, as with everything, parenting has evolved, and that doesn't always work. It didn't work with me.
Right.
I was always one to challenge your authority. In order to fix that,
right,
we got to change that method. I mean, it worked for my mom,
right,
but that doesn't mean it's going to work for me, for the simple fact that he is me.
Right.
So,
twin.
With that being said, I got to dig into deeper. I got to dig deeper into why I'm emotionally like this. Why am I emotionally numb? Because I have noticed there are times where it's like, wow, I'm proud. It's a proud dad moment, but there's no, like, you get dads that are beyond joy, crying.
Right.
I don't do that.
Right.
I'm just a good job critiquing, and then let's go on about our day.
Right.
I mean, so he needed more positive reinforcement.
Right.
And which is why he would cling to mom more, and which led to this whole ordeal.
Right.
So.
Okay. And so you guys did the integration and got.
Yeah, we hashed it out. Prior to the reintegration, we created our guys' night, where we would go out every Thursday, and it was what I knew as shop talk, barbershop, mechanic shop, wherever you hang out. There's what's said here stays here. There's no repercussions. So I wanted to create a relationship in which he could come to me about anything.
Right.
Because a lot of issues are, I was too afraid. I never wanted that.
Right.
My son to ever feel that way about me. I wanted him to have that, because that is something that I never had.
Right.
When it came to personal things, I couldn't turn to my pops because he was out doing his own thing. He wasn't there. So going through major decisions in life, like I feel like personally I could have had a more successful life at being a collegiate athlete, high school athlete, but I didn't apply myself because I had no one really there to guide me in the right direction.
Right.
But not taken away from that, I did have it in the motorsport industry.
Right.
So I excelled at racing motorcycles.
Right.
So that was the biggest accomplishment currently that I have, is getting that established. And then it's also helped me relationship wise because now I can express to my partner that, yo, she's pissing me off and why is she pissing me off?
Right.
So with that being said, I can share those joyful moments, and it's not like I'm sucking the life out of the party. Pops is a rock star. It alcohol, drugs, you name it. He was living it up. I mean, he did everything but go on tour. He's part of the reason why I'm a gearhead as it is, but he was big into motorcycles, big into hot rods. Matter of fact, him, my uncle, and my grandfather all had matching street rods and would street race. So
that's where you got it from.
It started there, and so it was growing up. I couldn't get too out of hand because somebody knew me. And somebody knew me because of my parents.
Right.
So it wasn't like I could go out here and be the idiot on the streets because somebody gonna snatch me up.
Right.
And mom's just wasn't having it. She paperwork crazy, but she won't admit to it. But it was tough though. Like I said, growing up, I didn't have that person to turn to. I did have some positive male role models, but it was something that. You know, you want to share those experiences with your pops, but he's not there.
Right.
So, I mean, you learn to live without him, which is, in my opinion, it's not a good thing. At the end of the day, nobody's perfect. Everybody may be God's gift, but God's gift is somebody else's gift as well. So, with this being said, seek out help. Express yourself. Let it be known how you're feeling internally so it doesn't affect people externally. Have a good night.
Bingo.